around us unravels, and we will tend to the spark of hope that lives within our grieving hearts. And we are here now in this present moment, lifting our voices and hearts. And we are here now, we have come together, we are tending the spark of hope. Oh, may it grow. Oh, and we will care for each other as the world around us unravels, and we will tend to the spark of hope that lives within our grieving hearts. And we are here now in this present moment, lifting our voices and hearts. And we are here now, we will come together, we are tending the spark of hope. Oh, may it grow. And we will care for each other as the world around us unravels, and we will tend to the spark of hope that lives within our grieving hearts. And we are here now in this present moment, lifting our voices and hearts. And we are here now, we have come together, we are tending the spark of hope. Oh, may it grow. And we will care for each other. Damn straight we will.
Camila, we'll pass it over to you if you're able to lead our chalice lighting.
Can you hear me?
We can.
Is there a delay?
There is, but I think it's going to work out all right.
Okay. There's a delay for me, but I'm just going to keep going. Words by Elie Wiesel. What then is sanctuary? The sanctuary is often something very small, not a grandiose gesture, but a small gesture toward alleviating human suffering and preventing humiliation. The sanctuary is a human being. Sanctuary is a dream. And that is why you are here. And that is why I am here. We are here because of one another. We are in truth each other's shelter.
Thank you for that, Camila. I think it's an important evening to be reflecting on what it means to be sanctuary. Sanctuary Boston here is a community of vibrant worship and real connection, grounded in Unitarian Universalism and open to seekers of all kinds. My name is Matt, and I'm the Director of Community Life here at Sanctuary. At Sanctuary, we know that when the world seems full of chaos and uncertainty, we know that Sanctuary is something small, something we can find within ourselves, that it's something we can offer each other in community to find some stillness and some peace and some rest, even if that has eluded us all week long. Find some time to breathe deeply if that has been hard. And we know that when the world is full of hateful legislation, when it's full of too much violence, sanctuary is also something we can offer each other out in the world, something we can create in community, something we can do to really protect each other in real ways, in physical ways. We are here because of each other, dear ones. We are in truth each other's shelter. We believe trans people are holy. We believe marriage equality is sacred. We believe that Black Lives Matter is a spiritual mandate. and we welcome our immigrant neighbors who deserve love and respect. So I want to share just a few logistics with you so that you can connect with us as much as possible and feel and have what you need here. Note that we are recording, so if you'd rather not have your face shared on YouTube later, you can always turn off your camera. However, if you're up for it, we'd love to see your sweet faces and feel that togetherness, see those smiles or those tears or those dance moves, whatever you are bringing this evening. And as I said, please feel free to connect in the chat, to shout an amen there, or to share your joys and sorrows later in our gathering. With that, I'm going to invite our friend Joe, who has been helping with our tech for 3.5 years now. Is that right? And is retiring from that position. Joe, we thank you for your years of service. And also at Sanctuary, we thank people when they say, I'm done, and this is what I can offer, and they set that boundary and do what's good for them. So thank you for doing this good work for all these years. And thank you also for stepping away from it when that was what was best for you. What a blessing to us.
Well, thank you for giving me the opportunity. It's our practice here at Sanctuary to welcome each other into this space by reading these words of welcome. So I invite you to join me in reading whichever of them resonate for you. Whether you go to church on Sunday morning or light candles on Friday nights, whether you've been hurt by religion, saved by it, or some of both, whether you're brand new to spiritual community or a seasoned seeker, whoever you are, whatever you are, wherever you are on your journey, we welcome you. Now let's continue for a moment our practice of welcoming by saying hello to an old friend or a not yet friend in the chat.
Nice to see everyone's messages of greeting and welcome coming in the chat. Hello, everyone. I'm Mark David Buckles, the director of music. And we're going to do another song here by Mimi Bornstein. It's called Comfort Me. And I like this song. One of the things I like about this song is that there's
that sort of plurality of intentions possible that perhaps we like here in UUism, but there's asking for comfort from the outside, comfort me, and there's also comfort me, oh my soul, and this kind of I think a reminder, a request, a invitation to get back in touch with your heart, with your soul, with yourself, and that you have the ability of to have comfort with this very own relationship you have right here. You can breathe with yourself, you can dance with your own soul, and I just love that idea. So I invite us to feel the comfort and feel the dance of the room around you, or feel the people with us in the space, and also take a moment to check in with your own heart and see if you can find that communication as we sing this song. Comfort me. Comfort me. Comfort me. Comfort me, oh my soul. Comfort me. Comfort me. Comfort me, oh my soul. Sing with me. Sing with me. Sing with me. Sing with me, oh my soul. Sing with me. Sing with me. Sing with me, oh my soul. Breathe. Breathe with me. Breathe with me. Breathe with me, oh my soul. Breathe with me. Breathe with me. Breathe with me, oh my soul. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me, oh my soul. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me, oh my soul. Comfort me. Comfort me. Comfort me. Comfort me, oh my soul. Comfort me. Comfort me. Comfort me, oh my soul.
Hi, everyone. Many years ago, I had a therapist named Sarah who would listen to me go on and on about all the things that I was really anxious about and the bad things that might happen. I did this a lot. And I would talk myself into a scared, trapped place where I felt powerless and incredibly agitated. And then Sarah said, very calmly, "And what else is possible?" And the first time she did it, it really bugged me. I felt like she wasn't even taking me seriously. Like she just thought that I was being ridiculous and that everything I was saying wouldn't happen and I was just being a worrier. So I tried to explain that some of these things really could happen and that would be really bad. And Sarah said, "Right. And what else is possible?" And I thought, all right, I see what she's doing here. She's like pointing out that I don't really know what's going to happen. Maybe they won't happen. So, I mean, that's valid. You know, I don't really know. And she said, "Poppy, I'm actually asking you this. If you're going to imagine what could happen, why are you only imagining the worst stuff? What else could actually happen?" And it just felt impossible to think of something good that would happen with whatever the thing was that I was talking about, you know? And then saying something out loud just made me feel like I was kind of a sucker. But as I very slowly tried to really think of some not completely terrible thing that could happen, there was just this little shift. And I felt a little hopeful. And that gave me pause. And during that pause, I could feel my breathing slow down and my stomach loosen a little. And it was like I felt the glimmer of possibility. I am really good at seeing the problems and the heaviness of things. It's pretty automatic. So I really need possibilities. You know, for me, these moments of letting myself see or feel a glimmer of something, those moments are totally crucial. Supposedly our brains are wired to pay more attention to negative things than positive ones. It's a survival thing. But hope is also a survival thing. When the pandemic started, and then it kept going on and on, I grew more and more depressed, like many of you maybe. And I started sending weekly emails to the parents of the kids that were in my religious exploration program at a UU church. And the email started out with stuff like, "This is really hard, but you have done hard things and you can do this," kind of emails, which didn't feel totally authentic because I was not really sure that I really could do this, like whatever this was going to be. So then it kind of moved to, you know, we're in this together. You're not alone. Emails, which felt a little more true, but it was still kind of a reach because I felt pretty alone. Even though I was living with my family, just in some ways it still was really lonely. And then one day, at this point, it was probably several months into the pandemic, I sat down at my computer in my cramped basement storage room home office, starting to write my weekly parent email, and I sat there and I sat there and I had nothing. I had no more hopeful words to offer. But, you know, by this point, I'd been sending this thing every week. So I felt like if I skipped a week, that would be weird. And I felt like I had to send something. So I sent a video that I had seen that morning of 3 sisters in Amsterdam doing really cool dancing to a James Brown song. It had made me smile. So I just sent it. I don't remember if I even wrote anything. I had no idea what any of them would make of it. And I got more responses from that video email than all of the other emails I had sent. I had sent emails, you know, where I poured my heart out trying to say these sympathetic, empathetic things, and nobody responded, which I got. You know, we're all a mess. I get that. So that was just crazy how many people responded to it. And they said, thanks. This is just what we needed. So my parent emails changed from that point on. And they pretty much always contain some little something like a song or a little picture or, you know, just some little thing that was giving me hope or cracking me up or whatever. And I forget that when things are the hardest, that is when I really need just like little joy things the most. When my dad was in the ER last year, maybe dying, the most useful communication that anyone sent me that whole time was not a serious one with sympathetic words, although those really meant a lot. But it was a short video of someone on a bicycle who stops on a country path, and they're surrounded by many baby skunks who are all just walking around and making these amazing little baby skunk noises that are kind of like this kind of sound. And it was just such a brightness in the midst of this terrible, terrible time. And it said, remember what else is true. There are still baby skunks. And that is why I got my mom a goose after my dad died, so she would not be so lonely. I don't mean a real goose. You know, it's those plastic life-size ones that people put on their porch and they put in little outfits for different holidays. It was a ridiculous thing at a pretty brutal time for Mom and me. But I got joy out of getting the goose and then going to a thrift store and looking at baby clothes and picking out this tiny little jacket and making sure it would fit it. And then I got joy out of my mom's response to this thing, because who expects a goose? And now it's in her living room, and whenever I go over, I see it, and she has added some stuff to it, you know, garlands, and somehow she found some little hat that fits it. I don't know where that came from. And it gives her joy, and then I get joy again. So I think everybody should have a goose. But then I leave the living room of her house and I go in the backyard and go out to the garage where my dad's shop is set up. And I just totally fall apart because it is so heartbreaking to see all of his tools laid out so carefully waiting for him to come use them. And that's how it is. Sadness will come no matter what. But joy often takes some intention. So, here we are now. These past 9 days have been heartbreaking, as we knew it would be. We were told what was coming, but the reality of it and the wording of it is just so much worse. And I can feel myself being pulled toward what I did the last time this all happened, where I spent weeks just endlessly reading about executive orders and freaking out and not getting enough sleep because I was freaking out so much and staying up late reading this stuff. And it was so bad for me. I just kept reading stuff that made me feel trapped and totally powerless. So this time, I am trying to be more careful about what I take in. I want to use my energy for keeping myself together and being able to get things done and being able to be of use in the fight. And being able to sit next to my daughter, Callie, while she talks to me late at night about all the stuff that's happened. And being able to feel like how much being with her like that in that moment, it's beyond like a glimmer of joy. It's a huge warm light that fills me up in that moment. I need the glimmers and the lights and the dancing and the songs to survive, truly. And maybe you do too. I think you might. Remember what else is possible. There are still baby skunks.
Thanks, Poppy. Here's another song. Sometimes your life feels like a broken roller coaster, 1,000 useless moving parts. Sometimes you spend your nights too scared of getting closer, hiding out in the back seat of your car. You tell yourself it's raining, the clouds are in your head. You tell yourself it's better to jump before you fall again, before you lose it all again. Look up, do you see the sunlight? Look up, there's flowers in your hair. Hold on, 'cause somebody loves you. You know trouble's always gonna be there. Don't let it bring you to your knees, yeah, look up. Mondays aren't always bright. Some days you lose the fight. Life can be beautiful if you let it be. Tomorrow keeps taunting you with all kinds of mystery. It's a blank page for your poetry if you let it be. So don't tell yourself it's raining. The clouds are in your head. You tell yourself it's better to jump before you fall again, before you lose it all again. Look up, do you see the sunlight? Look up, there's flowers in your hair. Hold on, 'cause somebody loves you. You know trouble's always gonna be there. Don't let it bring you to your knees, yeah, look up. Look up. Hold on. Look up. Sometimes your life feels like a broken roller coaster, 1,000 useless moving parts. Look up, do you see the sunlight? Look up, there's flowers in your hair. Hold on, 'cause somebody loves you. You know trouble's always gonna be there. Don't let it bring you to your knees, yeah, look up. Trouble's always gonna be there, look up. Don't let it bring you to your knees, look up.
Thank you, Mark David and Poppy. My name is Timothy, and I'm introducing the offering tonight. The past 9 days have felt like oceans of grief, fear, and anger. But what also exists, what always exists, what cannot be taken away, is our commitment to one another and direct action to support each other and protect one another. And so tonight I want to tell you about Pink Haven. Pink Haven is a collective of organizations, trans community orgs, Unitarian Universalist organizations, other progressive faith groups, and mutual aid networks. They support trans, non-binary, and gender expansive folks who need to relocate, to move themselves and their families to protected states, or travel to receive gender-affirming healthcare. In a time of personal and family crisis, Pink Haven is there to help each passenger, as they say, move to a place where they can be at least a little bit safer. I first heard about Pink Haven when I was serving 2 UU congregations in Idaho 2 years ago, where we were living through maybe the previews of what this week has been. And I felt so supported and proud, and also grief. Supported as a trans person living in a hostile state, proud as a person in Unitarian Universalist community, knowing that my people were showing up, and grief that it's even needed. I had other words, but they're gone. Yeah, please join me tonight in supporting Pink Haven, a collective that is helping people on the ground in their lives, helping them to get safer, helping them to get the healthcare that they need. You can donate through the Venmo and online. I also want to share that on Thursday, Sanctuary will be hosting an organizing meeting to make a plan for building partnerships with organizations like Pink Haven. Please join us for that online meeting next Thursday to connect and strategize. You can send an email to thesanctuaryboston@gmail.com to learn more and RSVP. And then you can also use the links in the chat box to donate. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Timothy. Before I sing, I think I just want to send a shit ton of love out, specifically to anybody who's here, who's trans, femme, transmasc, non-binary, genderqueer, gender fluid, agender, whatever, or you think you might be, whether or not you've ever said that out loud. And to everybody who loves somebody who lives under this beautiful, liberated, joyful canopy. This week was a watershed shift, as Timothy alluded to, in the language, really, of dehumanization. And it was designed in part to take us down. But we won't go down if we stay connected. So I'm just going to do this song, and I hope people will sing along. And also, I'd really love to see screens full of heart emojis or chat support for any of the trans folks here and their loved ones who are just feeling scared. And if you're struggling, I hope you can open and take in this outpouring of love and support. And if you need boots on the ground help, let us know and we'll see what we can do. This is Allie Blakely. You do not carry this all alone. No, you do not carry this all alone. This is way too big for you to carry this on your own. So you do not carry this all alone. You do not carry this all alone. No, you do not carry this all alone. This is way too big for you to carry this on your own. So you do not carry this all alone. The fabulous trans NB performance artist Alok, who many of you probably know, published 11 New Year's resolutions for 2025. They're a little out of the ordinary for resolutions, as you can imagine. The first two, number one, here's what's for sure. One day you will die. Live accordingly. Number two, silliness is serious business. Laughter is the first language we learn to speak for a reason. I've been following activist Gary Haugen for years, and he talks about how joy is the oxygen for doing hard things in the world. I've worked in hospice for almost 20 years without burning out, only because I'm doing exactly what Poppy talked about, devoting myself to practicing joy and filling up with the glimmers and the huge warm lights and all of it. This song, this Swimming to the Other Side song, is been around for so long and such a great anthem of how to live with joy and mortality side to side, how to live with struggles and delights. So if you don't know it, you will learn it fast. It looks like a lot of words, y'all, but they just flow like a brook. We are living neath the great big dipper. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power and some in pain. We can worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the beings that we live beside. Love and spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side. I'm alone and I am searching, hungering for answers in my time. I am balanced at the brink of wisdom. I'm impatient to receive a sign. I'll move forward with my senses open. Imperfection may be my crime. In humility I will listen. We're all swimming to the other side. We are living with the great big dipper. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power and some in pain. We can worship this ground, we move on, cherishing the beings that we live beside. Love and spirits will live forever, we're all swimming to the other side. On this journey through thoughts and feelings, binding intuition, my head, my heart, I am gathering the tools together, I'm preparing to do my part. All of those who have come before me band together and be my guide, loving lessons that I will follow, we're all swimming to the other side. We are living neath the great Big Dipper, we are washed by the very same rain, we are swimming in the stream together, some in power and some in pain. We can worship this ground we live on, living beings that we live beside. Love and spirits will live forever, we're all swimming to the other side. When we get there, we'll discover all of the gifts we've been given to share have been with us since life's beginning, and we never noticed they were there. We can balance at the brink of wisdom, never recognizing that we've arrived. Love and spirits will live together, we're all swimming to the other side. We are living neath the great Big Dipper, we are washed by the very same rain, we are swimming in the stream together, some in power and some in pain. We can worship this ground we move on, cherishing the beings that we live beside. Love and spirits will live forever, we're all swimming to the other side. Love and spirits will live forever, we're all swimming to the other side.
There is a love holding us. There is a love holding all that we love. There is a love holding all. We rest in this love.
Dear ones, we come together bringing all the joys and the sorrows, the hopes, the fears, and frankly, also probably some of the rage of our complex lives. Some of us have come wrestling with difficult things. So many of us are feeling the pain of a broken world around us and within us. And even now, some of us arrive also with blessings, brimming with gratitude. It is our practice to hold all this complexity together. So we invite you now to write any sorrows that you're carrying into the chat box. As sorrows shared, our burdens lightened. And if you'd like some righteous anger in there too, which so often comes along with our sorrow, trust that we can hold that as well.
There is a love holding all that we love. There is a love holding all. We rest in this love.
And we invite you now to share any joys in your life in our chat box. Joys shared are joys magnified. And for any of us for whom joy feels too far away from our own hearts, let us warm ourselves at the joys that others bring to share, to carry us through these times. May you share what is giving you glimmers of hope now.
There is a love holding us. There is a love holding all that we love. There is a love holding all. We rest in this love.
Spirit of life and love brought to us through this community, through animals, through nature. We come today in so much pain. Pain for ourselves, pain for each other, the pain of fear, the dread of what might be coming. Spirit, we come to hold each other in the midst of all this so that none of us has to face it alone. And we come with gratitude and joy, with tastes of beauty, with new possibilities, with so many furry friends and silly jokes. And again, the assurance that we are not alone because we hold each other. Spirit of life, move through each and all of us. So we hold together. So we help each other. So we can always ask, and what else is possible? May it be so. Amen. And blessed be.
Make us aware we are a sanctuary, each made holy and loved right through. With thanksgiving, we are a living sanctuary anew. Make us aware we are a sanctuary, each made holy and loved right through. With thanksgiving, we are a living sanctuary anew. Make us aware we are a sanctuary, each made holy and loved right through. With thanksgiving, we are a living sanctuary anew. With thanksgiving, we are a living sanctuary anew.
May your heart stay open to the small and big joys in your world. When the heartbreak is here, and also when it's not. Keep an eye out for glimmers. Look for the skunks. Blessed be.
We're going to sing one more song together. This is This Joy That I Have. The world didn't give it to me, the world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. Oh, I said the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. This strength that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This strength that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This strength that I have, the world didn't give it to me. Oh, I said the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. This love that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This love that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This love that I have, oh, the world didn't give it to me. Oh, I said the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. This pride that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This pride that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This pride that I have, the world didn't give it to me. Oh, I said the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. This peace that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This peace that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This peace that I have, the world didn't give it to me. Oh, I said the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. Oh, I said the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. Oh, I said the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. Oh, I said the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. Thanks, everybody.
Mike, David, thank you for your music. Poppy, thank you for your story and your message. What a gift, a much needed gift this evening. Oh, and the baby skunk video you shared in the chat. Bless you. Wow, special bonus content tonight. I love it.